begins soon. Please stand by. Don't go anywhere. Begins shortly.
Ship anyhow.
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
When will then be now?
Soon.
Warning. The following broadcast is not intended for regular radio. Please disengage your audio console immediately.
Laying down one night, would Papa tell Mama? Would Papa tell Mama? Let that boy boogie. Hey. The enemy. And it got to come out. I felt so good.
Bulls Radio Lounge. How are you?
Boom, boom, boom. Shoot you right down.
I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little pat on the back for such a quick and seamless intro for the show. Between the mix, minusing on the drops,
bang, 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 bang,
going into the intro music,
boom, boom, boom,
Matt the Savior
bang,
coming
bang,
in,
bang, bang. I love the way you walk,
if he's there.
and I love the way you talk. When you walk,
What's that?
I'm never coming in. But I'm on my way out.
There you go. Woo, there he is. Little John Lee Hooker and ZZ Top playing in the background.
boom, 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 boom.
A bang, 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 bang.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
A bang, 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 bang. How you doing on your Tuesday night? Yay!
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's that?
It was a long day.
It was. Yeah.
In fact, it was such a long day, even Belly felt it. And we all know he ain't fucking human. But even he was like, hey, no reload. Because you know he loves to listen to our show.
Oh, yeah. Take
and then,
notes.
And then talk shit afterward, right?
Yeah, like a little troll.
Yeah. Even he was like, no reload recap tonight. And I was like, oh, you fucking pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on. I do more
Just
physical.
because he ain't got nothing to say, really.
I do more physical labor than he does, and I'm still.
Did you listen to his episode?
No, I did not.
Because I did, and guess what? It was just a bunch of bullshit. He never even said a goddamn thing. He never said a fucking thing. He just kept playing stuff and then being like, "Yep,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's what I. Yeah, let me stick
say
that.
a whole bunch of nothing.
Let me stick my jelly donut in my mouth while I do it. Blah.
I'm over here drooling on my chin." Yeah, it was pretty much what.
Because of you, I'll always know what a grown man with baby balls looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it right there. You nailed it.
So welcome to the show. If you haven't found out already, this is the Social Reload Show with Matt the Savior and Bull, which is me. Tonight we have a special guest, and I'm probably going to mess up her name, but it's Darian, I want to say, Williams. She is an actress, a producer, a director, a writer. She just has a brand new script that's coming up that she's about to actually put into practice. So she's a full-time actress on the side, and this is one of her callings, is to write her own script and produce it herself, which is great.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
has she written the script?
Yeah, I've actually read it. It's really good. So
how many pages are we working with?
About 15.
15 pages.
Yeah, so about 5, 6, 8 minutes.
So we're going mostly old school silent film era, or are we
no,
doing
we're
film festival?
I'll let her explain. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's she'll be better at it than my feeble mind. So. But she'll be on probably, I want to say, about next break. Because if we do it now, we're gonna lose a lot of time. You know what I mean? So
look. If there's one thing I love to do, it's losing time, baby.
Well, here's what we could do. We could do a story real quick, right?
Okay. I'm liking this.
And then do a break, right?
Okay.
And then come back with her, right, on the backside.
This is a motherfucking plan if I ever heard one.
Yeah, then go on from there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And see
All right,
how it rolls. So don't.
I wonder what she thinks about the issues.
Oh, gee, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Listen, I actually pulled up a great sounder that I found. Right, so when you start going off the hinges, this is what I'm gonna have to say.
Oh, me? You're
Yeah.
worried about me going off the hinges?
Austin 316 says
Soliloquy.
I just whipped your ass. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Oh, jeez.
So listen.
You're worried about me, Mr.
No,
Soliloquy.
let's not go there. Okay. I mean, come on.
Right.
I mean, listen. We've had enough drama as it is.
I am just getting started, my friend.
No, I know you are, and I know how you are, and that's what scares me. So here's the problem, buddy. It's I've already had almost a heart attack. By the way, did you see me give Belly a buddy in those comments? In that one chat that we had. Anyways, that was a side note. But listen, so
I heard it.
Oh yeah, I know. So here's the deal. I told you the story about the hand cream, right? And so when I called the guy back, he just flipped out. So listen, I don't want people flipping out with this interview, okay? Please be on your best behavior. I appreciate.
Your P's and kills.
I know you do, and I know you have a professional side.
Dr. T's.
Well, yeah. I don't. This is probably a potential, subscriber, a potential listener.
Look, and I love your friends, and I love the interviews that we do, and I think that I'm a great interviewer.
You are.
I'm a terrible interviewee, though.
Are you?
Don't let her ask me any questions.
Oh, so how's the relationship with you and your father?
What? Oh God! Dun dun dun. You ever wonder what it's like to see a man with small testicles? Whatever your little soundbite is.
Oh, geez. But please, come on. Let's not scare this one
how
off.
I grew up. You met my dad.
Yeah, I know, but that's what scares me too.
I'm a no holes barred, straightforward kind of motherfucker.
Yeah, listen, and I get that. I understand, and I appreciate that. But here's the problem. I don't want to scare her off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to scare her either, but
it's
I'm really good at it.
I understand that. Listen, oh God, this is gonna go so bad.
What does she think of horror movies?
I believe she likes them. From my understanding, yeah. So, and this one from I mean, I'd like her to explain it, but I mean, yeah, I'll let her explain.
I'd like her to explain it as well.
No, I didn't say that. No, Jesus Christ. God.
I can't wait to hear what she thinks about the issue.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna.
Oh man.
Can I get one of the interns to give me a defibrillator, please? To the studio.
All right. Please give me that glass of water.
Jesus. God.
All right, there's somebody coming with some water.
Oh God. I could just see that. Paul,
show today.
Hey, listen, I can just see that bald fat man has a heart attack on podcast live on the air.
Bro, don't worry. I'll publish the podcast. It'll be fun.
There's one time.
It gets out there. I'll start recording right now. We'll make sure it gets out there.
There was one time that I was helping Joel film a feature for him, right? And we were at this hotel that he had booked right on the side of Hillsborough and Del Avery. It's like some sort of hole-in-the-wall hotel to do this film, right? And we were out in the hotel lobby or the hallway with the camera and stuff like that, and I was holding the camera, and right next to me was the door to one of the rooms, and we started hearing this loud screaming about, you owe me money and blah, blah, blah. And just like I'm telling you, in that particular time, I told Joel, if this guy comes out and starts shooting, especially at me, please keep the camera rolling.
Shooting the gun?
Yeah. You know,
Look, bro, I'm glad to shoot you on camera.
If I have a heart attack because, oh God, what you say, you know.
Oh man, I would frame that. I hope it gets snapshotted in a picture so I can frame it and be like, I literally killed.
You killed Bull.
I was so quick-witted. You're
killed
somebody.
Bull. That's what you did.
Well, I mean, I'm sad it's you, but I mean, I'm happy. I just was able.
This is probably what you would hear.
It's kind of like when musicians search for the brown note. You know, you don't want everybody to shit their pants, but you want to know if you can do it.
Yeah, but let's not do it with this one. No.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
I can see. I mean, what if you said something that was so damn funny?
Yeah.
That I just laughed my ass into a goddamn coma right here, right now, or in a heart attack.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be a little proud. You wouldn't be like, holy shit. I mean,
if you could have a heart attack by laughing so much, yeah, okay.
I can.
Okay, but I mean, this is I don't want to have a heart attack because the fact of
I don't want to have a heart attack at all.
You start bringing up these questions that no.
I'm saying it's kind of a flex.
I understand, and I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of a flex.
I get it. No, I understand where you're coming from.
If I could kill you with my words, I would do it.
Apparently, Belly tries to.
Belly definitely. He pulls out his little mouth is like a little. What do they call them? The little Uzis, the little 9mm Uzis. He's like, just spraying shit, hoping he kills somebody.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like speaking of Belly. I mean, listen, Belly is a cool cat. Don't get me wrong. But here's the problem.
Right. It depends on who you're.
Yeah, here's the problem. Right. I put up there. I go.
That's your model of cool. I worry about your model of cool.
Well, I don't want no heat from this guy. You know.
You don't want heat from him. You're afraid of him.
No, I'm not afraid of him.
I'm not afraid of him. Bring it, Belly.
Does it look like I'm afraid of him?
Bring it, Belly. You ain't got shit on here. You ain't got shit on this.
I mean, if he's just playing little drops of music and shows and stuff like that, I mean, that's not really producing much. I mean,
no, he ain't doing shit, bro.
But
okay, so you haven't listened to it, and it's a bunch of bullshit for sure.
Okay,
it's propaganda and him jerking his own, egotistical dick over there, but.
I need a dump button. I really do.
I was debating whether I was going to say it.
I need a dump button. That's what I need. I need a dump button. I think I'm going to have to integrate a dump button on the main feed.
I really thought you had one. Anyway.
No, I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to figure out how I can do that. But I'm going to have to put a dump button.
Anyway, he ain't saying nothing though.
I didn't think so. I mean, I wasn't worried about it.
You know what? He says something about us, and then he plays some little clip of like Jim Carrey going like, "Alrighty then," and then he keeps talking without ever responding to what we said.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, so you're gonna say that we say things without any kind of like retort, and you're also saying things without any kind of retort.
Yeah.
You're saying things with little clips, little Jim Carrey clips, and they're not all Jim Carrey. I'm just using that as an example. In fact, I don't even think he used Jim Carrey, but it's a good example. Like
he probably did.
He might have. I don't remember because it was all bullshit. It was all nonsense. It was nonsense.
And how did you like? I saw you on video. You were like nodding, a lot. Like, were you just nodding because of the fact that making.
Nodding. What are you talking about?
And, well, wasn't that was the first one, right? That you did. Wasn't the first?
I'm so confused as to where we went just now.
Well, no, because I thought you did it on video like you did the last one.
Oh, well, I was nodding because he was talking about how great I was, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I know. There goes your ego.
I totally agree with I'm fucking amazing, and yeah, absolutely I am. And it's not being narcissistic or to do my own horn, but I mean, like, yeah, he's right. I bring up some great points. It's compelling. Do I know what they mean, or can I really back them up? No, but I'm not over here claiming I can either. But Belly does, and then he just comes up with, alrighty then. Drooling on his chin like a friggin'
the first 5
we already
seconds.
know he's a redhead. I mean, I mean, okay, we already know.
Yeah. So I posted up.
Like, well, I mean, are you really gonna listen? No, you know.
Yeah, I posted up a video of.
They steal souls, right?
Yeah. Who?
Redheads.
Do they?
Oh, they steal souls. Yeah.
Oh.
They don't have one of their own, but every freckle is a soul that they've stolen.
Oh, this is great.
That's what I hear. I don't know. I
love it. I don't know what you're smoking, but I love it.
Yeah. Well, would you like some? It's called pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Yeah. All right.
So I posted up a video of a pastor.
I can't wait till Billy listens.
That speaks of his own opinion to this church, right? And
Who, Belly?
No, the video.
Belly hates churches.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I said #truth. Listen to the message. I keep on mispronouncing words in this video. Take out all politics. Take out all the moment, because he kind of touches on a lot of different things in his life, or career.
Mostly his penis.
No, this is the bastard. Come on. So then I just said, just don't look at it from a political side or nothing like that.
Saying?
Basically, look at the meat and potatoes of the message, and where we're at in the world. And then one of the quotes that he said, I thought was hilarious as hell. He goes, even Stevie Wonder could see the truth.
Oh, I did see that post. I didn't actually click into it, but I did see your post.
Yeah, and then he goes, blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah. It's like, It's like, God, jeez. Can't just have it. You imagine having a conversation at the dinner table with him?
No.
Could he be the old version of Sheldon?
Maybe.
It's like, you can't even say, hey, well, what's the meaning of hey? What are you saying about hey? And it's like, I just said hi. Well, did you know about an 1860, 55, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, cool. No big deal, big dog. Do your thing.
Look, man.
He probably is going to be pissed.
Who, Belly?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't fucking wait, dude.
By the way, if you want to call the show, let me open up the phone lines here. We were kind of on a different take here. The phone lines are open, 813-922-8624 if you want to call in and chime about, what we're talking about now, because we haven't really gotten to a story yet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there is one, which I forgot to do. Let me go over here, and let me go here so that way you can see what we're talking about here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I was actually just about to tell you.
Yeah, I thought about that, buddy.
Hey,
I
it's
think
all right.
about you.
I'll take the scraps whenever you're ready.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
you eat first. I mean, just feed us when you're ready.
Well, I mean, you were all over.
Bro, I can't help it. This motherfucker has been tagging me and shit for days now.
I know.
Ever since last Tuesday, maybe even the Tuesday before, he has been all about tagging me and making sure that I'm aware that he fucking loves me, apparently. And look, okay, great. Look, I know I'm amazing. I know I'm amazing, but you're saying some crazy shit, sir.
See, it just distracts me. That's why I don't pay attention to it.
Who's distracting me?
Belly.
Belly ain't distracting me. I just want you to know that this motherfucker is tagging me
and
every day.
He loves you, man.
He loves me.
He loves you.
You gotta love me.
So safety tips for alligator encounters, right? They came out with a story with this. With the weather temperatures
For
increasing.
those of you in like Louisiana or Florida, that's pretty much it.
Probably in Florida most often,
Mostly Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
We have dinosaurs here. All right, just get over it.
We do.
Learn how to handle
We
them.
have dinosaur
better
lizards, dinosaur,
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this dab.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go dab.
Wow. Dun, da, da, da.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Blast into the moon, sir.
Wow. Wow. Jeez. At least give me.
Are you joking on something?
God.
Round one.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus. I didn't know it was gonna affect you this way.
Wow. Can you give me that sort of Iggy before you're gonna say that? Because
I apologize. I didn't know it needed a disclaimer.
Okay.
It's pretty commonplace.
No, I get it. I understand. Trust me, no big deal. But at least
Kinda.
it's like when you're behind somebody in line and you go toot toot wink wink nudge nudge, and they're farting all over the place. Yeah, and it's like
Jesus.
And it's like, dude, could you just give me like a heads up when you're gonna?
Well, that's what I was doing. I was telling you.
Yeah, but you don't have to call it that. I don't think.
I'm gonna do a dance.
You're gonna do yeah, okay. All right.
He's like, he said it again.
Warning. The following broadcast is not intended for regular radio. Please disengage your audio console immediately.
See, we're covered, bro. We're covered.
I had to play that disclaimer. Oh, God. Please know that Matt is a stray dog that walks off the street. He doesn't know what he's really saying. He kind of comes in drunk. Right? I'm not paying for your beer, bud. Come on.
God damn it, I'm leaving.
So
give me a sandwich.
When the temperatures increase in South Florida, that means Florida state reptiles becoming more active and visible. By the way, did you know it was illegal to molest an alligator?
I mean, obviously not. You know what my Friday night consists of.
I don't know where they came up with that one. To help residents, visitors, and pets save, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission is offering advice to risk the conflicts with alligators. Since alligators occur throughout lakes, rivers, ponds.
You gotta stop this human on alligator crime, guys.
I know, it's horrible. Other water bodies. Okay, so what are the steps? Get to the steps.
I wonder what our guest is gonna think about that.
About what?
About human on gator crime. You think she's for or against it?
Is it really prevalent? I mean,
apparently there's enough to have an article about it. We're talking about it.
Well, I mean, like, how does one sit up there and size up an alligator and go,
With a gun, usually.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that I've always wondered is that when you're sizing up an alligator, because they had to make these signs for a reason. Like, for example, Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
They have the
no molestar.
Well, no, on the home side of the Home Depot buckets, they have the little baby that is inside the bucket, right?
Oh yeah.
And the only reason why it's on there,
maybe in a paint bucket.
Yeah, well, it could fall in, but the only reason why it's on there is because it's happened before.
Obviously, yeah. Somebody's been done.
So my question is they had to put that sign up there on rivers and ponds: "Do not molest the alligators." How did they catch that per se?
So molest just means don't bother them.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean molest like sexually molest.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. I was like, that's kind of
or adjectives or whatever.
Yeah,
come before it.
That would be kind of creepy, if
there's a descriptor word for a reason, and so sexually molest means to sexually.
I've been like sort of scratching
just means to bother.
Yeah, I've been sort of scratching my head. I've been like, because they do like sex alligators and crocodiles, right?
Hell yeah, I sexed an alligator.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, just get it all out before we have the guest on.
Bro, I mean, it's like firm but swishy.
Oh, come on, dude. Really?
Oh yeah. Don't think on me. I ain't gonna go there.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going there.
Come on. Okay.
You just lift up the tail. Tail's heavy.
Oh, jeez.
Tail's heavy. It's gonna weigh like 20 pounds. I mean, unless you're going, pedo gator. You just got the little 3-footer or whatever. I mean, that's kind of weird, though.
I so need a dump button. I swear to God.
I thought you had one.
No.
Didn't you give me two because you had
No,
one?
that's a that's a cough button, buddy. That's not a dump button. But I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to re-engineer it to be a dump button.
You can back that truck up all you want. And dump it wherever you
okay,
want.
all right. Listen, back to the alligator. So,
Yeah, I molest alligators all the time.
oh, do you really? Is that for science or is that for?
It's for fun.
It's for fun. So you just go out.
Mostly eroticism.
Is it an airboat? Is that what you do? Like, what's going on,
sir? It's art.
It's art. So, do you film this on YouTube or?
Yeah. I put it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Instagram.
Oh, you got Instagram too.
It's molestar alligator.
Like, how do you approach, said alligator?
Usually in a speedo.
Usually in a speedo.
In a speedo with like a rose in my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm about to start a tango.
Yeah.
They look at you sideways. You just got to step sideways. That's the rule. They look at you sideways. You step sideways.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
With this music in the background.
This is now easing them a little bit.
Oh,
now,
okay.
If they're still stepping to you, you get low, kind of like a crab walk. You get low.
Get low. Okay.
Get low, and you keep going sideways to the left.
If we could have this on
don't
camera.
go to the right. Huh?
If we could have this on camera, that'd be great.
Well, I mean, it's on my Instagram. Just look up alligator molestar.
Oh my God. Alligator molestar.
Right. Yeah, alligator molestar. And I'm just going around to the random apartment complexes with ponds, and I'm just waiting until I see an alligator like sunbathing, and then I just kind of crab walk up to them.
Oh, please, God. Please help me.
Bother them a little bit.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I swear to God.
Bro, it's fun. It's a good time.
I know. Yeah,
it's a Floridian pastime,
I kind of have to go relate back to the song from Hamilton of Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story.
Hey, look, I'm still alive to tell it. I just that's why we're recording it and putting it on the interwebs. That way other people can hear it and share it too.
Yeah, I know. It just.
By the way, like, subscribe, share,
and like, yeah, that way you can hear a lot of these shows that go on every single day.
Not usually as off the chain as this. I'm coming in a little hot today.
You are. Are you doing okay?
I had some whiskey.
Okay, that
Okay.
That explains things. I mean.
Yeah, I had some whiskey. It's not uncommon for me to have some whiskey, but usually I have it in like the middle of the show, and then by the end of the show, it's gone, and then I'm all rowdy. This time I had it before the show, and now the show came on, and I'm all rowdy.
Oh, okay. I remember having one time, Mark had prepared this glass of like $150 or something $1 a shot, right?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, this is great, And he goes,
Take
Bull,
that.
You're supposed to sip it. I just straight down the hatch.
Straight down the hatch.
He's like, damn, did you even taste it? I go, yeah, when I went down the hatch. It did hurt. Oh, but it was smooth though. Oh man.
So yeah, like, and the one I was just having was a Japanese one. And it was delicious.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
See, the last time I drank on this format of a show, because when I used to do it live at the bar, I tried.
With Mark, right?
Yeah, with Mark, the bartender. I tried to. Well, the problem was I drank Bacardi, which I should have not have drank Bacardi.
Bacardi is not for drinking; it's for mixing, sir.
Yeah, and I kind of drank it with a nice, glass of ice. And
so just Bacardi. Are we talking about 151?
No, just straight Bacardi.
Okay. My brain went straight to the 151.
No. So
151 is a mixer. You can drink Bacardi.
Yeah. So then I was just pouring it and drinking like full glasses, and man, that was a asshole of a show, man.
Look here, buddy. You got to drink with the big boys.
Oh, I used to. I can't do it anymore.
Hey. Hey.
That's
You couldn't hang. You couldn't hang in my studio.
Listen, you should hear some of the drinking stories I've had. Oh, jeez.
I've
had enough drinking stories that I should probably exchange my liver for hopefully a fresh one.
I've tried. They didn't want mine though. I was trying to make them think it was better than the other one. They were like, "No, we don't want that." And I was like, "What's wrong?" And they're like, "Well, it's 80% damaged."
That's true. We still got 20% left. I mean,
yeah. So I'm gonna die soon.
Nah, don't say that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I've been peeing blood for years.
Oh wow, here we go. I told you get your colon checked, cleansed.
Well, it has nothing to do with my colon, but I have been pooping blood as well.
You need to go check that out, buddy.
Nah, I'm good.
Just saying.
I'll just drink some more whiskey.
That heals it all up.
It's fine. The moment it stops working, whiskey enema.
Whiskey enema. I love it.
You know?
Why is it?
And then if that stops working, yeah, maybe time to go to the doctor.
Well, why don't you just go to the doctor, just get checked out?
Because they're not going to shove whiskey up my ass.
No, they're not. Why would they shove whiskey up your ass?
That's the whiskey enema, sir. That's phase 2. If phase 2 fails, then we go to the doctor.
What happens if you get to
phase 1 where you just drink yourself to where you forget about it.
Well, what happens if you're at phase 4 when you get to the doctor?
So phase 4 is like death. So it's like just.
Well, that's what happens statistically.
Yeah.
Because people ignore the signs.
Bro, have you not seen what's going on in our world?
Dude, I've experienced what happened.
So
Come on.
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Have you not seen what's going on in our world?
Of course, yeah.
So, in 10 years, you think it's going to be better or worse?
The rate it's going now, probably worse.
At the rate it's going, probably worse. I agree with you.
Just
Why
to be
would
honest.
I give a shit if I was going to die in 5?
Because you're my friend.
Well, I love that, and I appreciate you, but I don't know that I want to be around for what's coming next.
I'm waiting for the asteroid. By the way,
the fall of Rome, man, it hurts, dude, and we're the next one, and it's coming.
I've got a couple different announcements that are going to be coming up during the show as well. They're going to be
More
big.
announcements.
Yeah, they're going to be big news. One of which I don't want to really. Actually, I don't really want to talk about any of them too much, but they are going to be. They're going to be.
Talk about it now.
No, we're going to go to a break, and then we come back. We're going to have Darian Williams, actress, producer, writer, and director. She's actually doing her own show or her own movie, her own little small independent movie. She's venturing out.
Tell her I'll play the creepy person.
You'll play the creepy person?
Yeah, just let her know.
It's a female role, but
she needs a creepy person. I got you.
We'll have her on.
Hyper person. I got you.
We'll have her on. What's that? What? Jeez, I'm trying to close out the show. God damn it! Now we'll be back in a minute. Don't go away. We're going to talk about briefly when we come back after the interview about the new shows coming up. Don't forget to call into the show if you want to talk to us, 813-922-8624. I don't even know if Belly's listening. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Social Reload Show. Stay tuned.
Never going up, never going up, no, no. White flag, never going up, never going up, no, no. Oh, wave my white flag, this time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Wave my white flag, I won't go down slow. Time will never erase this pain. At night I still see your face. You're burning through my memories. I'm dying inside, so I try the best that I can to race you.
Bulls Radio Lounge. How are you? What's going on? Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday night. Did I hear a yeah? Oh yeah.
It's Tuesday.
So we're just waiting on tonight's guest to call in. I passed her through the Zoom, thinking that'd be a little bit easier and a better connection, because I have I've been running off the Ethernet connector instead of wireless. I know. I got to rewire some of the cables to get that working. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna work on engineering and host the show, and yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of that.
No, you don't. Not at all.
None of that is of any concern to me.
At all. Nothing.
Alligator molestar.
Oh, that is so horrible.
Bro, it's my Instagram handle.
You made that into a Instagram handle? No way. Come on.
I just got pictures of alligators and their giant butts.
God, we can't be doing this on the. Jeez. God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I swear.
You ever seen an alligator's tail?
No, I don't. Yes.
Not like me.
Not like you.
Underside of one of the
Are you sort of like the alligator whisperer guy?
Alligator molestar.
Ah, here she is.
Numero uno.
Let's let me do this here. Let's put you there. On the phone we have.
Oh, did we get her?
Yes, we did. On the phone we have Miss Darian Williams. She is a writer, like I said, producer, director of, basically the entertainment industry. And so she's producing her own film, and she's doing it on her own, which is, I can tell you by far, Matt, I don't know if you've ever done it before, but making a film on your own is really scary.
Oh, I've done it. Oh, well, so I've attempted it.
You've attempted to?
I've attempted it. I've never released it.
So without further ado, please welcome onto the show, Social Reload Show, and hopefully I pronounce her name right because I always mess it up, Darian Williams.
Hello, hello.
Hey, there she is. Sonic has done his job, let me tell you. So,
did he do it right? Did he say it right?
Yes, you did. You nailed it.
Fantastic. Yeah, I did it right. Look at that. Come on. Give me some credit.
Sorry,
Give me a...
tech difficulties there for a minute, but thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
No worries. So thank you for being on the show. We enjoy every guest that comes on, even though.
But you the most.
Yeah.
Aw,
thanks.
Chuck. I'm sure you say that to everybody.
That's true.
Well, just the people you want to pay for the show. Yeah.
She caught me. Nobody ever says that.
Well,
but I cannot lie.
Well, yeah, we'll tell that story another day. But did I tell you about the Batman when the guests come in? Oh God.
Oh
no.
yeah.
Yeah. So Darian Williams on the phone. So you've come up with this phenomenal script that I've read, and this is your first time getting in there. Let's take it back and let's go from day one when you began acting, right? Like, how did you begin from there?
Wow. Okay, that's I don't want to get like super macro here, but I feel like
that's what we want. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's coming right at you. I think everyone is an actor.
Okay.
All the world's a stage. I just guess I like to do it in front of a lot of people sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I've been kind of doing it. I guess my journey really began in middle school when I did my first school play.
Okay.
And I was Captain Hook in Peter Pan.
No fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And
I literally
really,
said that in my head.
Really?
no,
I literally said I'm a fucking psychic.
fucking mind reader.
That was
Wow.
amazing. Like
Did you-
she said it right after my head said it.
Did you really say that?
I swear I didn't say it out loud, so
Uh.
I have no proof, but I swear to God. I
But,
was gonna say it, and to me it almost sounded like a joke. And like, how offensive would it be if it was real? And then she literally comes with it, and I was like, "Oh my God, I was fucking right." Anyway, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It was unexpected, and I think that's why I fell in love with it, was because I just liked the idea of surprising people and surprising myself. And I really kind of fell in love with playing the bad guy because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know how the story goes. You're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
lose as the bad
Yeah.
guy. But you better believe you're going to give it 100% and fulfill that destiny. Even though it's doomed from the start, there's something kind of poetic about it to a certain degree.
Is it that the villain is more relatable to you, or that it's more of a duality of your natural personality?
I think it's definitely more of a duality, and that's what I kind of touched on in my script quite a bit. Is this so it follows these two patients, and one is so desperate to be a part of society and to find where she fits in and everything, and this other patient is just like, man, it's all a racket. That's the biggest lie of all, you know. And I think I kind of fight in that arena in my head quite often. So I like seeing characters who are also very much torn. Because I love when you see movies where there's villains that have these redeemable moments. And also you can kind of, when you get their backstory and you're like, oh, wow, they had a pretty rough childhood. I guess I can kind of understand some of that, you know, bad behavior to a certain degree. Not to, you know,
Right. No, I hear you.
devil or anything, but
Well, the playing the devil's advocate kind of a thing.
yeah, I
Like,
just
you
think
know, you say something, well, I mean, what about the alternative? You know, even if you don't really mean it, you just mean it to spark interest or thought.
right, and I think the heroes are just so cut and dry, like a Superman. Obviously, he has his trials and tribulations, but you know, I think it's so easy to love that kind of guy because he's, you know, he's
fucking
your
Superman.
yeah. I mean, it's like
Do anything.
he's a Prince Charming, you know. He's
He has one weakness, and it's a rock from another moon. Who cares?
yeah. I mean, and I guess everybody kind of has their kryptonite, whether it's Achilles
Sure.
getting
Well, that was kind of the point of that, wasn't it? Is that, you know, you could be everything going for you, and you're still gonna have this one flaw that you've got to overcome, kind of a thing.
Yeah, and even though he's an alien, I think that's a very human.
Trait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I like it. So what? He told me he read the script. I asked him, how long are we twerking with? Is what I said. He said roughly 15 pages. So are we looking at like a short film, like Sundance Movie Festival kind of a goal, or is it more image driven than data driven, or you know, dialogue driven, or what?
It's very dialogue driven, but it is, I mean, this is my first whack at it, to be honest. So I tried to play it safe by just starting with a short. I mean, I think it has potential for growth because when you're playing with an abstract idea, I mean, the beautiful thing about mental health is there's so much uncharted territory there. There's so much to play with because we don't.
It's playable. Exactly. Damn, I love the way you talk. Yeah, it's playable.
Yeah, because we don't fully understand it. And I think that not only really terrifies people, but also really intrigues people. So I really just wanted to explore that in a way that felt truthful to my own experiences. And
Are you saying you're struggling with some mental health?
I mean, again, I think everybody does to a
I
certain.
love it. Yeah, I agree.
I think I wouldn't necessarily like give it a category or give it a name, but there's definitely times where I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, why do you
It's
feel this
probably
way?
better that you don't, honestly, because once you do, you're down a rabbit hole. So,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let somebody else do that if it really becomes necessary. Don't be killing people, but
Yeah, but I think, what was so funny about this script is I wrote it before COVID. I wrote it before people were trapped in their houses, and it's from the perspective of somebody who's agoraphobic. She's terrified to leave the house.
Oh, yeah.
So I just think now more than ever, we're reaching a pinnacle in the mental health side of things. Like
Well,
people
we're going
are,
to see a lot of that, whether like agoraphobia, and I think it's going to be mostly forced in a way. Like we're going to grow into it in a way, just from them trying to keep us separate and working from home and shopping from home and stuff. I think that at some point we are going to almost kind of become just societally agoraphobic in a way, where we'd rather just kind of be by ourselves and doing our own thing, and interacting with each other on a real level is going to be very strange. I mean, I'm
right.
talking 20 years from now or so, 50 years, we'll say. But I think that that's definitely true.
But I think humans will always crave interaction with one another. I mean, granted, there's
Yeah.
definitely more of an artificial interaction, like you can.
I think that's going to take hold. I think that really is. We've been warming up to it for so long with the discords and team chats and the stuff that's been going on since the 90s. And now it's just become, especially with the last couple of years, being so, we'll work from home and do everything from home. And, oh, yeah, look, Zoom, it's amazing. And, like I think that that it was as Bulls put it in the past, like a Leibniz test to kind of just get us ready for
It
the
was.
future.
Yeah.
It was, and to see who can hang. And it's like, if you can't, go fall off or die from COVID, apparently. And then if you can, here you are. And it's the way, it's the new normal, as they kept putting it.
Yeah,
So-
because I mean, think about it. I mean, everything that we've been through, everything that we've gone through throughout the years, is kind of a test after test after test, because
Of what, like how individual can we make them? How like.
well, no, how do we
creative
react
can
to
we get them?
things? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, no, I'm not going to use that example. That's too.
Well, let's go then.
Okay, well, I was going to say, like, a lot of times people think that, and I don't mean to get off the interview, like 9/11 was inside job and stuff like that. And some could say that's a test of society's, emotional side.
Well, I would argue that, yeah, sure. All they got to see is that everybody became way more united and way more like
For a
America
small time.
than ever before. And
Yeah.
then 10 years later, they're like, let's see if we can make them anti-America as fast as possible. And like that, to me, that just seems to be like, so if that was the case, then all they're doing is they're seeing like, how quickly can we flip them as a society, as a group
Yeah.
of people.
But
And I mean, maybe that's true. Maybe that's the whole point. I don't know. It's just to see how much control. But it's obviously weird.
yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, yes. Back to film and stuff. Like, damn you, Bull! I blame you. I don't know why.
No, I mean you're definitely touching on some interesting stuff, because I think it's very, very complex. Because I think we are. I mean, Green Day said it best: "A nation controlled by the media."
Oh
And
yeah, look at
sort
that.
of
Fun.
play with that knob however they want. And I think the more that we become in our own self-interest rather than the greater good of, like, I can't tell you how many times I hear people say all the time, like, oh, I hate people. People suck. And, like, don't
Yeah,
get me
they do,
wrong,
though.
people do some shitty, terrible things.
They just
But at the same time, if you don't have this sense of care or this sense of community, then
You're
you're just spreading like negativity and hate.
Well, it's never gonna work. Like, we have to work together. That's what the moral of all these stories always have been, is that, like, even the outcast or whatever that's on the outskirts of society, and then all of a sudden halfway through the movie he finds a love interest and he becomes part of the society and he makes him better and they're better off for knowing him. Like, it's always about we're better together. And
Yes.
yet more than ever we want to be like, get away from me. Just go away.
Six
It's easier just not to deal with you. Please leave me alone.
You know, and there's a lot of things, speaking of that, actually piggybacking off of that, there's a lot of people who sit there and go, I want my space. And it's like, you know, okay.
Well, right.
You know, and it's like, but they use that as sort of like a buffering system too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, if they don't want to talk to you, that's what they do. I want my space. You know,
so I've stopped doing that.
You know,
but the approach I've taken is more of a rude one. But I've kind of also prefixed it, I think, to people that I actually care about, like maybe possibly hurting their feelings. But I'll just ignore you.
And yeah,
like I was like straight up, like when you knew me in college or whatever, like
Yeah.
I would kind of talk to everybody. That's kind of why I was like a social butterfly, I suppose, and talking to all those groups of people or whatever, because everybody at one point had value to me, and I assume at some point they still do, because I can open it back up when I need to, I suppose. But I've gotten really closed off, and I'm just like, if all of a sudden you're invading my, like, say I'm at work, and some guy, he likes to, you know, just come over and he likes to talk to me all the time. He's a great guy, whatever. People have called it punishing before, when somebody that, you know, they're a nice person, they mean well or whatever, but they just don't know when the hell to shut up or whatever, right? He'll come up and he'll just start punishing me, let's say, and he's just talking and he's just, you know, general whatever the fuck conversation stuff, but I'm over here working and I don't want to deal with him at all, and I just much rather him leave me alone instead of me being like, look, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Whatever, like I used to do.
Yeah.
If I really wanted somebody to leave me alone, I would be really crude. Now I'm just kind of acting like I don't hear him, which is still pretty fucking rude, but it seems to not cause conflict, you know. And then I'll prefix that to people I care about and be like, look, I know I can be kind of like standoffish or rude sometimes, but really it's just, you know, if I want to talk, I'm gonna talk. And then, you know, they're like, oh, okay, and then they experience it for real. And it seems like some people take it sideways, but they just don't have to be my friends. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I
Matt
think
the
that's a
Savior.
really. What's that?
I said that's the Matt the Savior.
No,
right
but
there.
I no, and I think she's about to correct me because she's absolutely right. It's kind of the wrong way to be. I've grown cold in my age, I suppose, because I'm sick and tired of putting so much value into people that just end up not earning that value or deserving that value, and then I have to retract or think that I was wrong in some way. And it's not that I was wrong, it's more that they had potential value that they're not willing to experience or realize for themselves. And I can't necessarily put myself in that kind of emotional debt with everybody I
Yeah.
meet anymore. You know what I mean? Like I used to be like that with everybody. I feel like I was almost a muse for people in some ways, because I'd be so motivational for them that I'm like, yeah, man, you could totally fucking do that and blah, blah, blah. But people don't really realize, I guess, the toll that takes on that person is I'm using all of my energy to lift you up. And then when you don't receive that and you don't utilize that, then it was all in vain. I've wasted my energy now. So now I don't know. Anyway, so I hear what you're about to say and I agree with you. At the same time, I've just kind of grown into this, I think. And through self-analyzation, that's kind of what I've come up with, what I just said. There you go.
So, go ahead, go ahead, Miss Williams. I'm sorry.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that you're wrong, because I definitely get that. I've fallen into that same pattern of, you know, here I am having a 30-minute conversation with a guy who just had a divorce and he wants a shoulder to cry. I mean, there's a multitude of situations I could give you right off the bat of like times where I feel like somebody is just draining the life out of me. And it's this really tough thing. Like, you want to be a good human being, but at the same time, if it's at the cost of your own vitality, your own energy, it's, you know, sometimes you feel like you maybe want to avoid human interaction. But I think it's just, again, it's situational, because you never know when something that you could say could change somebody's life. And you also don't know if you're going to just like maybe have this conversation with somebody and it's going to go in one ear, right out the other, and they're going to wait till you stop talking so that they can just keep talking. So
yeah. And you'll definitely see that a lot too. People are just like looking for, or already know what they're going to respond with without ever hearing what you're saying in between. And that's the most, I'm not going to give you the time of day. I'm not going to listen to you.
So
and I don't know. I hear you, and I agree. But look, how old are you? Well,
wow, easy, come on.
Within what age?
God, I'm sorry.
I was 11. How many years ago?
Just what's your age group? Are you in the 20s? Are you in the 30s?
I'm in my 20s. I'm actually late 20s now. Wowzers. Look at me, 27.
Look at you. But hey, you know what? That means you're accomplishing it. You're doing it.
I'm trying to, that's for sure.
That's all you can do.
So at 27, you're producing your own film.
I would say you're right on track. In my 20s, I was still super gung ho. I'm in my 30s now, and I'm getting a little cold. And I don't know if it's, just through trial and error, and I've gotten more error, and I'm just kind of over it. Maybe one day I'll get back to it, but right now I'm a little cynical. And I love you for not giving up on people and try to keep the light. That's all I can say.
Yeah, throughout the years, I've kind of felt the same way. At least in my career, I have seen a lot of the good and the bad of people, and I just I shake my head.
Feels like there's a lot more bad.
Yeah, I just shake my head.
I used to think there was a lot of good in people, and I still like to think that, but I feel like, I don't know, the more I meet, the more I'm just like, oh my goodness. What happened to you?
So going back to your film, your project, Matt touched on a good subject, and it does sort of go and play what we're talking about. Was sort of this inspired with sort of maybe trials and tribulations throughout maybe your life or a friend's life or something like that, or was this sort of like a Stephen King type film where you just sort of had a dream and this sort of came up with this whole thing?
Well, it's actually kind of interesting to just kind of go full circle. There is duality that I feel every day. There's a part of me that is incredibly cynical, but there's also another part of me on the flip side that's really trying to fight very hard against that. So this is basically like this is an outlet for me to get out some of my darker thoughts and my darker feelings. Like, I write a lot of poetry. I like to act. I like to write because it is this release of incredible emotional energy that just like, I feel like all the time, and my screenplay really touches on this. If you want to fit in, if you want to be a productive member of society, to a certain degree, you have to play pretend. You have to lie. You have to put on you staple that smile on your face every morning, and you go to work and you do it over and over and over and over and over again, and you start to feel a little crazy.
Are you talking about Disney cast members, or?
Maybe not that crazy.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make the correlation there.
Look. So some of them, I think, hey, I'd love to be Prince Charming. Why not?
Hey, I'm sure he makes good money, but
I'm sure he makes good money, and he gets to be out there being a stud. Like, I'm sure it's great. He probably gets whatever girl or guy he wants. But to be like a Chuck E. Cheese character or something, wearing the full getup in the face and the head, like, I don't know, that would be awful.
Yeah,
I don't. Getting into acting would be fun, but not that.
But I think there is something incredibly cathartic about making a complete and total fool of yourself. Like, there is nothing more freeing than that.
I can see that. But and definitely being in a costume with full head and stuff like that will allow you to get a little sillier. But
yeah, it's.
I don't know. I don't need a head to be silly. I can be pretty silly.
All right, so this is sort of driven off of past trials and tribulations you've been through, and you're putting that on paper, and you're actually getting to a point where you're actually ready to start going into possibly principal photography, if that's the route you're at, right?
Yeah, do you have locations and casting and stuff already done?
There's actually, I'm in the works. There's still a lot to be done on that front, figuring out the budget, figuring out the location, the actors. Because the biggest thing is, I want to play. It basically follows these two characters, which is it's kind of like two sides of my personality in a sense. and I really want to play the character, of course, kind of like the bad guy, kind of like the
villain, yeah.
the devil on your shoulder, who is the one who's very anti-society and normality. And the thing is, I just want to make sure that whoever is cast as the other actor is, there just has to be this really crisp chemistry between the two. It's very dialogue driven, and these two are like, gosh, I don't want to give too much away because kind of
don't.
Yeah, the biggest thing is this you don't know what's real and what's not until the very end. The charm is the twist.
Damn.
Wow.
I love it.
It's like
I love
an M.
that.
Night Shyamalan movie.
I have all kinds of ideas about what it could be. I love it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want, is to really just have people think, because I can't tell you how many times I hear people say they've gone to see new movies, because I usually ask people first before I go out and see it. Like, so what'd you think? And I've heard so many times people are like, it was all right. It was good.
It was same old movie,
But
That's
I
the
want
thing.
to make
People
something that
recreating movies way too much.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. It's gotten out of control.
The zombie movies is one
Out
of
of
them.
control. So, but you know what movie I do want to see right now?
What's that?
Is the new Evil Dead.
Oh, they came out with a new one. Oh.
Yeah, the new Evil Dead just came out last weekend. I want to see it, but so here's the thing though, I haven't even seen the OG ones.
Oh, those are hilarious.
That's what I heard. I heard they're great. They're culty. They're a lot of fun.
Darian, have you seen those before?
I love it. It looks so good.
Are they zombie movies?
No.
This is like you read a book and you get possessed kind of a thing, and
Oh.
It's with a guy with a chainsaw as a hand, and
so that was that's the OG ones, and this one it's like a family. It's almost like come on, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Amityville. Think Amityville, like they move into a house and it's like, oh, what a great deal, and they get into some side room, let's say, and there's a book in there, and somebody opens it and reads it, and now all of a sudden they're just fucking trying to kill everybody. Yeah, like, oh, Jesus, now I want to kill my kids for some reason, like that kind of shit. Yeah. So
the Necronomicon,
really good. It looks like they got away from the campy, funny stuff, and it looks like it's just more toward like straight, dead on creepy, and like holy shit,
Oh, really?
So
that
that's
kind of
more my speed. The campy stuff is fun though. I do want to see the OG ones. And
you've got to see those, man. Like they have one scene where the guy is like breaks a mirror, and all the little miniature guys come out of the mirror, and they start tying them down to the floor and stuff like that.
Oh shit! Like a little what is that?
Like a little 3D animation type thing,
I know. I'm trying to think of what's that? Gulliver's Travels or
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oedipus stuff or whatever.
Yeah, Jack Black played in that too when they did the remake of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played this gigantic person. So, all right, so Darian Williams, you're on the show, Social Reload Show. We're talking about her new movie. The screenplay is done and it's about to get rolling here.
Is the screenplay completely done?
It is. I mean, every time I go back to it, I change a little thing here and there, but I'm pretty much.
You can't expand. So are you thinking episodes? Are you thinking series? Are you thinking one and done and then start on a new project, or what?
That's a great question, because I think it has potential to expand to a series. But again, this is, I feel like I would need somebody to help me get out of my. I'm just so close to this project. I've been sitting on it for such a long time. This is my golden goose egg, and I'm just ready to get it on tape before I think about anything further. I just really want to get this piece up on its feet, and from there, kind of see like, how it was received, and what could be expounded on, or if it's just this beautiful thing that I want to put to rest. I don't know. It's just kind of like, we'll see.
The first one's always the hardest one to get through. Once you get to the first one,
and if it's received well, then I mean, the money can start flowing too.
Right,
so, I mean, the first one getting funding and that kind of stuff is going to be tough, and it's going to be low budget, obviously. But some of those are some of the best, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, once it's well received, like you said, if people see potential, I mean, you'll be getting knocks at the door for sure.
And then once you get it all done and in the can, as they say, get it out.
Stop being inappropriate.
Put what's that?
Just play.
Get it out there. Go. Get it. Put it everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Whatever.
Even teasers. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
in your medium, teasers are going to be where it's at. But
You can still make a teaser out of it. I mean, it's it's real easy to do, but
but even just filming, a 5-minute teaser can get you funding too with a GoFundMe and that kind of stuff. So I mean, that's not a terrible idea either. If you can just get a little ragtag group of people together to put together some kind of a 5-minute vision, it can get you funding for a bigger project.
So
for sure.
Here's the bigger question for you, Darian.
Shoot.
Have you figured out a title for this this particular project?
Yes. So I actually spoke with you, and my initial title was Misshapen Puzzle Pieces, because the central metaphor throughout is kind of like people are looking to fit in.
Fit you in a piece. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and we use a puzzle to kind of signify that. And the patient that is talking to the other one about society and this, that, and the other is basically like, we are the misshapen pieces. But I think it'll be I really like this title of just puzzle pieces, because it doesn't, again, I really want to.
Yeah, you're trying to shorten it. I feel that.
Yeah.
It is a little long.
Yeah.
even just missing piece or missing pieces, even that
works
work,
too. I like
because
that.
you're missing things according to the norms. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's why they've got you locked up over here. I don't know, but yeah, you got some great potential there. I love it.
That really rolls off the tongue a little too. Missing pieces.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a good job, Matt the Save. That's why we call him Matt the
Hey,
Save.
we make movies. Well, Bull for sure makes movies, but
I make a lot of movies.
I've always been over here doing things, mostly in my head, but
He has a
That's stars.
yeah, he has a projector in his head. It goes.
I
off.
do project a lot of intent.
You do. You have a lot of intent in anything you do. It just sometimes just people don't get you.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
But
for sure.
I'm so Darian, what do you think about the show? What's your first thoughts? Nervous,
like it.
scared?
You guys, you're very big picture, which I think sometimes people can they can be a little afraid to ask some big questions. But I like that you guys dive deep.
Thank you. I love it.
But honestly, gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I am exhausted. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. But I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And if you would like to read the script,
Yeah.
you let me know. I know Bull has already taken a look at it, but
I like it.
Yeah, it's-
Yes, send it over.
I like
Give my deets from Bull.
I sat in my golden chair and with red felt deals on it, and had a little sip of whiskey and just chilling out. Read the script.
With my bubble. What do they call them? The pipe. Or
Little
whatever?
pipe, yeah. Well, thank you, Darian, so much for being on the show. I hope we didn't dive too deep into your.
Yeah. Sorry about asking your age.
no, it's all good. Honestly, I feel like we kind of did like a nice little circle here, so it worked out. It was symbiotic.
Symbiotic. There you
Yeah.
go. Just check her out. Go to her Facebook page. Go to her Instagram page. Just add Darian Williams, or just check her out. Just go to DarianWilliams.com. Just check out all her merchandise coming soon, and her script and her movie will be coming soon. It'll be about $20 a shot, so don't worry, you'll be impressed.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
You too.
All right. So we got about 4 minutes left before we go into our third segment. That was pretty good, actually.
That was fun.
Yeah,
She's
I
fun.
liked it. Yeah, she was.
I like the way she talks. She seemed to be very intelligent. I like
yeah,
that.
she was like right on the numbers, and which is good because a lot of people won't talk about, at least in my experience, how they formulated the script, which was very surprising. We went really deep with that.
Oh, good. Well,
which is
yeah,
good.
I'm glad I was able to pull it out of her.
And I thank you so much. Like, I'm gonna give you a great job over here.
I get a gold star.
Yeah, you like.
I didn't attack her with agenda questions.
Right. I'll give you that, buddy.
I really thought about it a few times.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
I also didn't comment on her beaver. You're right. I was on my best behavior.
Thank you, buddy.
I told you I could do it.
Yeah, that's the pet beaver, by the way. Thank you.
I told you I could do it. What if I did though, and she was totally into it?
Oh God, no, no.
Would that have just blown your mind?
Oh, jeez.
Warning, warning, warning. The following broadcast is not intended for regular radio. Please disengage your audio console immediately.
Bro.
God.
What do you think?
I'm going to have a heart attack just after the interview.
What do you think? Is she wifey material or what?
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, I'm
What do
going
you
to break.
What do you think?
All right, we're back in a minute. Don't go away.
If she makes movies, I'm going for it.
Okay. Right, I'm going to have a heart attack. We're going to take a break. I got to reset. So sorry. Don't go away. More social reload to come. More stories to come up and talk about. Stay tuned for more. Back in a minute.
And damn will get rough, so hang tough. Goddamn your luck, I know them waters and damn will get rough, and that reef will eat you up. Stupid and I'm waiting on a few things. I keep it moving like the devil is pursuing. Stay at work, my improvements need improving. 2 cents need proofing before I put it to the loose sleeve. Stuck stupid and I'm waiting on a few things. I keep it moving like the devil is pursuing. Stay at work, my improvements need improving. Slip through these streets like I'm dreaming lucid. I'm jumping mountains. I'm cutting backyards. I'm gonna see you soon, see you there where you are. I'm jumping mountains. I'm cutting backyards. I'm gonna see you soon. There you are. And there you are. There you are. And there you are. Hang tough. Goddamn your luck. I know them waters and damn will get rough, so hang tough. Goddamn your luck. I know them waters and damn will get rough. And damn will get rough. Damn will get rough. Hang tough.
Bulls Radio Lounge. How are you? What's going on?
What's happening?
A little general housekeeping that we didn't get to this earlier. I meant to say this morning. There's going to be a couple different shows coming here soon. I don't want to, talk about too much of it, but I can guarantee you that is one is going to be very different. Because it's going to be revolving around something that I have to learn once again, because I know nothing about. Yeah, so I got to learn the lingo, the verbiage, all that jazz
Of what?
of this
You gotta
new
learn
show.
about what?
Of the new show. I got to learn the lingo, the verbiage.
Of what though?
It's a new show that's coming here soon.
You don't want to say what kind of lingo you have to learn.
No, because I don't want to give it away. You know what I mean? It's still in the developmental stages.
Are you going to be working on woke lingo?
No, not
you
even
gonna
in the
be
realm.
working
This is
on-
more like financial type.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like stocks and bonds and Bitcoin.
Yeah, stuff like stuff like that. Yeah, I really don't want to get to it. And then the other show is a person that I had on the show before, right?
Oh God, it's not Belly, is it? Oh God, it's Belly.
No. You remember her Florida? Was it Florida Dame or a Dame or something like that? I can't
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're in the works of getting her onto
Putting a show together.
Yeah, putting a show together where she's going to host her own show and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
So just a couple different things in the works, and see.
Look, let's be honest.
What's that?
Which one's more wifey material? Florida Dame
What?
or
She's married, dude.
so?
I know.
Obviously, wifey material then.
Or what? What was the verses?
Or our last guest.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to.
I'm gonna plead the look.
I'm going to assert
I'm gonna say it was our
myself
last
that if
guest.
I answer any question posed on the airwaves like this, we might incriminate myself. So
Yeah.
I'm going to, at advice of my lawyer and their advice is to just not say anything. That might
So leave
incriminate.
one alone.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Sorry,
I'll
buddy.
just find out for myself then.
So anyways, those two shows are potentially coming onto the air. I had her on the show before, and the other guy, he's a good friend of mine. His name is Will. He does a lot of mixes a lot of music as well. He was back in the USF days, helping us out doing some of the music on that. So a lot of good things are changing. A lot of good things are coming about. Just trying to revamp things, trying to get things working, trying to move things in, get some fresh things going on. And hey, maybe Darian would like to join our show to kind of give a female perspective on things.
Oh God, we can't have her on. Like, how often do you expect me to be good?
Well, listen,
'Cause,
here's
like,
the,
this was rough, my dude.
Well, here's the thing. I've always liked having a female perspective on the show, because what happens is that it kind of keeps sort of us guys kind of in check, if you will.
I don't know. Once I smell a female, I get a little
easy, buddy.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too. Easy.
You already said that this show wasn't intended for kids, right?
Yeah, I know. It's not just that. It's other things too. So
What are you What are you talking about? I'm talking about my animal instinct to get it on. What are you talking about?
No, but listen, I always like the female perspective because like I said, it kind of keeps the male perspective in check sometimes. Because let's be honest, sometimes we can go into a testosterone rant at times.
Hey, I do not.
Yeah, you do, bud.
I do with my male friends. I would never in front of girls. That's a surefire way to never get laid.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying if you're around females and you start talking like that, you're not gonna get. You would get a certain type of female.
Listen, I'm more worried about like if sometimes we do those rants, right, and then about whatever subjects we're talking about.
What about?
No.
Hey, how's your mom? little slapping pickle.
How's your mom? How's your mom and them?
Yeah. Hey, how's your mom doing?
I not to slap my own back once again, but I was told by a person who listened to the show that came up to me and said that I do have a nice sounding voice.
Oh, well, I told you. It's that sultry bull voice.
It is. It's very.
Yeah.
It's very,
very,
very sultry.
I'm gonna say.
Yes.
I try not to be misogynistic. However, I do, for the sake of Chuckles, say some very sexist things.
You do.
For the sake of Chuckles. And I know it can be misconstrued, and that's okay. Like, I really don't care. Like, I mean, you can think whatever you want. But I mean, I think all in all, I really try to be a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. I always like people on these shows to give their opinion. I've never once said you can't give your opinion, and whatever the case may be.
Well, I don't know.
But
Depends if your name is Belly or not.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, if we want to pull back the curtain on this one, here's the deal. Okay, when you call into a show, right? You don't sit there and call in the show and just start wrecking around the house and doing whatever. I mean, you got to have respect for the show. It's like for him when he does his show, right, and he wants me to come chime in, but he won't because he never sends me an invite, which is fine.
He ain't saying nothing anyway.
Because just remember who brought. Out of all this, I just want you to remember one thing, Belly. Just remember who brought you to the dance, buddy.
Oh shit.
So you might be on your high horse right now, and you might be going, "Oh, bull, fuck you," and the whatever. But trust me, I've already been through it. Doesn't feel good. And for two, remember who brought you to the dance, buddy. Because I guarantee
it was Bull.
It was me. Yeah. You can't hear the reverb, can you?
Oh, I can actually.
Can you really?
Over to my phone. Yeah.
Oh.
The phone's pulling it.
I'm telling you, this is my channel. Yeah. But no, listen. When you call into my show,
seriously, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, when you call into my show, you've got to have respect. You can't just come in and just start blah blah. I mean, you can, yeah, you can, but I'm going to shut you down. All right, just like anything else.
Straight away.
Right. When you call into a show, it doesn't matter if it's terrestrial or over the airs like this. It doesn't matter how the format is, however they want to set it up. If they don't want to answer the call, they're not going to answer the call. But chill out. You don't need to sit there and put all your fucking laundry out in the air and say, "Oh, call the show. Let me call the show. I'm going to call the show. Bull's not answering." Yeah, I've been answering because you're acting like a moron, and it's showing.
You're acting like a little girl.
Like a little bitch.
Well, I didn't go that far, but yeah.
Like a little bitch.
I love the reverb.
So yeah, it's stuff like that. It's like, come on, use your head, buddy. Come on, use some common sense. Don't be a
So, yeah,
troll.
you really got to listen to his episode.
Don't be a troll.
You got to listen to his episode.
Yeah, I mean, I
he
can.
fucking hates you.
That's fine. Most people do.
You got to listen.
I mean, okay, he hates me. That's
Just give it. Well, I mean, you got to give it a gander.
that's like here's what I hear. Ding. One person hates me. Ding. You know. It's like, all right.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's 1,000 of them, then that's 1,000 people.
Okay, and I mean,
yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, come on, it's like, all right, so it's not the first time. I mean, you know,
Won't be the last.
yeah, it won't be the last. I mean, listen, there's been people on the previous shows that stuff that hasn't even been my fault, but yet I got blamed for it. You know, it's like, but I didn't do anything. Doesn't matter. It's your fault.
Well, I mean, it's because you're big and bald, and you know it.
I guess. I mean, I just want to, you know, do the show, and I get blamed for bullshit. You know, so. But it's okay. You know what, Belly? Here's what I want you to do. High Sides 2020, just listen to the show. That's all.
He won't listen to the show, and you fucking know it.
Listen to the show. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's real simple.
He claims to listen, and then he makes these little retort videos, and it's so obvious that he didn't listen. He heard like the initial thought, and then he immediately made a decision about it, and then put it down in his little script.
Well, of course, because he just
That's how it works with Belly.
he's taking notes. Right?
Taking dudes?
No, he's taking notes.
Oh, notes.
Yeah. So that tells me when you're taking notes about a show, that means you're being a troll.
Well, I mean, we know he's a troll.
Troll.
I love the reverb.
Kind of gives that more effect, doesn't it? Can't do that on your phone, can you, buddy? Can't do this.
What do you think he's gonna say about this show?
Oh, he's gonna go off the chain with this.
You think?
Oh yeah, this is gonna give him fuel for the next couple days. It's
that what she desires?
It'll be like him. Okay, so you know how sometimes I'll drink those like 2 tall boys of Monsters, right?
Oh Jesus Christ, yeah.
Right. That'll like be drinking him like one little small can of Monster. He'll be fueled for the next couple days. You know, it's just amazing how much he just. It's really,
you know, and it's funny. It's funny. Before we get into this show, he gets on our Facebook page and it's like, "Hey, good luck, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to the interview."
Yeah.
Fuck that kid.
And you know what's so amazing is that you and I go back and forth, and you know he just takes it so personal. You know, and it's like, dude, it's not that personal, buddy. Come on.
Look, I love it that he takes it personally because you know what? That means somebody's out there talking about our show.
I do too.
Keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
the boy needs to keep doing it. Keep bringing people over. I love it, dude.
yeah. Bring your shit over. Come over here and say hello, but be ready for a fight, mother effer.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Oh.
I'll shoot him.
Shoot him. You'll shoot him.
Describe it. It would be just as hurtful.
Who's that?
Yeah. That's
I'm just creepy.
He's the creeper in the corner.
Oh God. Who's the creeper in the corner?
That's his name.
Maybe $50, you can find out.
Hello. Apparently for $50 you can find out.
Hello.
I'm right at the corner of fuck around.
You're right at the corner and fuck around. What?
He's at the corner of fuck around and find out.
That's kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, he's a creeper. He's a creeper. He rolls great joints though.
This shit's signed, sealed, delivered.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'm yours.
Does he have a microphone? Would he let him jump on the show? I mean, what's going on?
Very sensitive nipples.
He has no need for a microphone.
Oh.
My voice is fucking powerful.
called this number?
Who called this number?
Who am I speaking with?
Well, I gotta tell you something. I don't know who I am, but I know I'm a bad Mamma Jam.
Yeah. I got a caller ID here. Who called this number?
Well,
It's the creeper in the corner.
it's a creeper in the corner. I mean, everybody.
It's none of your
everybody knows.
business. I said, who am I speaking with? Why are you calling me?
Well, you call
Well,
us.
I mean, like I'm calling you on the phone.
It's none of your business.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
This is Evil Knievel, and if I ever see you, you mother, I'll rip your
Is this
head
Evil
off.
Knievel?
Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
You mother.
One time I was jerking my gherkin. Wait, can I say that?
Yeah, you can jerk you're gonna go blind.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Yeah, I like the soundboard is entertaining, but I have to ask you like a real serious question though. You hear about this Chinese guy?
The Chinese guy?
First name Ling,
Yeah.
last name Ling. You hear about this dude?
No. By all
First
means.
name Ling. First name is Ling, last name is Ling.
Yes. Go on.
I mean,
Have you heard of him?
Have you heard of him? This dude?
No, I just said no, but I'm all
Ling.
ears.
First name Ling, last name Ling.
Right.
His full name?
You would like me to repeat that, right?
I mean, I'm giving you a hint.
No.
What? Ling Ling?
Ling Ling.
Hello, priest. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, that's terrible. It's terrible. That's bad. That's
Tell him the one about the penis.
How about we move on?
I have one here.
No, we're good. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for joining the show. We're going to move on to our next story.
It's bulky, but I consider it carry on.
Okay. Wow. That went south very fast. Thank you. Just enjoy your nice herbal essence e-cigarette that you're enjoying there, buddy. We'll just leave the show to the show. How about that?
There's sponsors for this shit.
Yeah, we got herbal essence.
I don't want to piss off Nike.
It's what I shampoo my head with.
Oh God.
Herbal essence.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so a 5,000-pound plus poles were thrown through a cab on a truck on I-275 the other day. Did you hear about that
Also
one?
my
Huh?
also my pubes.
5,000 pounds sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He-
listen, bro.
she's
Listen,
large.
buddy. You get them big enough.
Oh,
Counts as two for one.
That's how I got the nickname Creeper.
That's a threesome.
so did you see about this these two poles that went through the semi truck?
I did not.
Never met a Polish guy before.
Right. Is this guy like trying to be funny or?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just fucking with you.
No, I know. I'm waiting for the
He's mostly a
punchline,
creeper
and
that resides in the corner.
and I'm failing to understand the punchline in that one.
It's all right. We'll get you there eventually, man.
No,
It's all
listen,
right.
I'm all ears, buddy. There, but you know,
Like, there's people that are Polish.
no, I get the
that they're
Polish joke.
Poland,
Yeah,
and
no,
yet-
They're from
and
Poland.
it's
Yeah.
like a punt.
yeah,
like-
no, I understand.
Like a lot of times, this will go over people's heads, but like it's
Right.
pun on like is it a
Obviously, this pole didn't go over somebody's head.
No,
Pole?
this pole nearly missed the
Somebody
guy.
get him, hold him back, Tommy.
Jeez, we went from pole locks to poles, and poles going through trucks.
Oh, hey,
Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
family
whoa.
show, buddy.
Hey, come on, man! You can't be taking those pills from the gas station.
So according to the
Driving along.
Florida
Better get your real pole.
FHP, the driver was traveling south on I-275 when the
Girlfriend was traveling north, and it all worked out fine. Come on, man.
see, there you go. That's wrong one.
My girl, she always tells me harder.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Is that what you tell her? Would you tell her that? I mean, really, would you?
Oh, Jesus! You don't know
Buddy.
beaver.
Hold on. So let's just say let's just paint a picture here, bud. All right. So you're behind the closed
if
doors.
my girl's gonna paint it, we're gonna have to do finger paint.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. So you're behind the closed door and you're doing your business and you're behind the knee doing the deal, and you
behind the knee.
Oh, it's
Boy,
a
you must be picking up some big girls finding some extra spots I didn't know about.
no, that's radio lingo, my friend. Get with the program. So
I'm
when
just saying, you hit them with the hose, throw some flour, find a wet spot.
hit them with a hose, what the who the hell? What?
You gotta
Because the water
listen.
resides
You got
in the crevice.
you got a big girl. You gotta treat her like Free Willy.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
Nice beaver.
So when
Thank you.
you tell her that, and you tell her that she's a nice beaver, it was just stuffed. I mean, what kind of reaction do you get from that?
He says, "I'm gonna go make you some bacon
I mean,
and eggs."
as long as I don't want to cut the hedges, I'm all right on the hillside.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll make you some bacon and eggs." All is forgiven with bacon and eggs.
Oh my god.
Like
never cooked
what do
bacon and
you
eggs
what do you
before?
okay? If I don't mind me asking,
Yeah,
like,
why aren't you?
hold on,
Why
let
are
me
you cooking bacon and eggs
hold
with
on,
meat?
hold on. If I don't,
No,
if-
this is a real question. On a 1 to 10 scale of importance, how important is postcoital breakfast? Because I feel like that first,
I love the word
like
coitus,
that
by the way.
time, listen, women are like diesel engines. Okay, it takes them a long time to get them started, but once they're going, they can go a long, long time.
Sometimes you gotta spin.
But sometimes when it's cold, it's really hard to get them to turn over.
So you gotta plug it into the block.
But like what I'm saying, when you finally got that motor running, you get where you need to go.
Gas is getting frothy.
You doing bacon and eggs?
Fuck yeah.
And I'm a big fan. I throw some bacon on. I'm ready for the eggs. I save a couple eggs up. I do French toast. That's me.
so let me ask you a question. Hold on.
Oh, damn.
So
No, because
I'm
French
so
toast
in
ain't nothing, bro.
I'm
If
in
you're doing scrambled eggs.
yeah.
Just save a little bit of that. Throw some cinnamon, bakaboo,
A little bit of milk.
and listen. That's good for a little afternoon delight. Okay, you gotta
You getting times 2 that day, my man.
diesel engine. Keep it running.
Keep it running.
This
Plug
guy
in-
is
You gotta keep them
enthused.
warmed up. Listen, they get bored. Show them a picture of a palm tree. They like that shit.
They do. Or cats.
Ooh, cats.
Cats? What's going on with
All
cats?
of his have cats on them for one specific reason.
What
What's
is
your
that?
opinion?
Chicks love cats.
I know we're over here shit faced, but for real,
I hate cats.
what is your opinion on funderwear?
On what?
Funderwear.
Fun to wear?
Funderwear. It's underwear that's fun to wear. Like, don't you like some wild ass shit? Like, if I'm in an accident, the people at the hospital are gonna have a story.
Oh,
Because he's going to be wearing cats with lasers coming out their eyes.
Yes, it's the same price as regular underwear.
But it's got cats
Only it's fucking wild.
with lasers coming out their eyes. He's speechless. Right
What
now.
do you-
He's never worn cats.
What are you rocking? Are you doing the old whitey tighties with a racing stripe in the back?
no, my friend. I don't know if I want to discuss my undercarriage of my engine with you.
I say boxer briefs. Am I close?
Briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Briefs or boxers? My
No,
boy,
the boxer briefs. The short briefs. Yeah, the briefs that are shorts.
my boys need a home.
Yeah, that gives you a little cup.
I like the support.
Yeah, this gives you a cup.
Like it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
not
it's like a banana hammock in the front.
it's not a lot of dick, but I like something that
But I like for it to feel like it's being held all day.
yeah, I like,
Just nuzzle.
I like something to push it forward. It's like it's not quite a push-up bra, but I want to
Same principle applies.
keep it in the front, not down one side.
Push the nuts together and lift them.
Push it together.
People push and lift underwear. Love them.
Oh my god, I love that like a girl with 3 thumbs.
Whoa. I don't even know what all 3 are for.
I love it.
They're all from me.
What is that?
This is all I hear. This is the dueling the deers, right?
Yeah.
That's all I hear when you guys talk about underwear.
Why? You don't wear some cool underwear?
No, I
You
don't.
don't have one. Do you have a favorite pair?
Bro, I got banana hammocks for days.
I
you don't
cannot
have one
see
set.
you. Listen, I cannot see you wearing banana hammocks.
Thank God. I've
Yeah.
never invited you to.
No,
Listen,
well,
it
you
co-
did.
it
You actually
cost-
had your friend.
It costs $7.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. The same that you're paying for your tidy whities
I don't wear tidy whities, thank you.
or your boxer briefs. You're
Okay, all right. Tidy whities, off the menu.
right. He's wearing the boxer briefs. They're
Yeah.
like briefs, but they're boxers.
How did you know that, by the way?
No, I mean
Because
you gotta know.
No, I'm talking to
right.
I'm talking to Matt over there. How did you know that?
Everybody knows.
I mean, tidy whities.
Bull.
Tidy whities.
That's why you won't wear a dress.
God, wow,
whities
that's
on a couple-
no. I'm
Like,
saying
let's
like that's the second time that you've done that. You've got the eye.
I've told you I'm psychic. I said it earlier today.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I look. I didn't even know that girl, and I knew what she was gonna say. I. Swear
That's
to
what I'm
God.
saying. It's like it's what I exactly why I'm wearing. you
Something,
know.
dude. I see it. I got the vision.
I like the support. That's what I like. I like the support, but I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like it to where when you're.
Like a set of briefs.
I also like it to where when you're walking, right, you're not having that thigh rub, you know,
Oh,
and
man.
that chafing.
That fucking Alabama mud butt is the worst
That's
And you're in Florida, so it's even
yeah.
hotter.
So it's nice. It's enjoyable, you know.
Yeah. It's not terrible. Banana hammock though, all day. That's mine. How about you, creeper in the corner?
shit. I mean, like free balling.
Well, yeah, when you're
is,
not commando, you're wearing what?
I mean, I'm
I mean,
wearing,
he ain't got nothing on right now.
like I like briefs. Like that's
Okay.
what the Thunderwear comes in.
Okay.
Is brief. No silk boxers.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. But they're hot. No.
Oh
They
hell
don't
no.
breathe, right?
No,
silk,
they're
silk boxers will keep you cool all night long, man.
Oh, you think?
That's if you want to be fancy. Like
Yeah.
You gotta get
you
100% silk, man. That's where you gotta go.
Yeah, you get
You
get
can't go to
2-3
Walmart.
set-
My balls be hanging out them bitches all night.
No, you got 2-3 set of silk boxers. You got something to take on vacation.
Bro. I don't know. I'm going on vacation. I ain't bringing no underwear. Maybe a couple banana hammocks.
My
Oh,
dude.
jeez. Which vacation are you
no
going to?
underwear, no belt. Y'all getting the full view.
Woo! Bro, it's only been getting better as I've been getting older because I've been getting wild.
And I just keep on.
Fashion sense of a 50-year-old plumber.
Bro, and even my banana hammocks got cat heads on them. It's amazing.
Oh, jeez.
See, but like, I honestly, like, straight up, right now, I'm wearing something fairly conservative.
A loincloth.
There might be some cats getting launched out of unicorns.
Cats being launched out of unicorns.
Right.
Rainbow laser beams from their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this could be true.
Now, did you go to the Walmart section and you just sort of choose this, or did you go to the dollar store and choose it too?
This motherfucker goes to Spencer's Gifts and goes to the porn section.
No, I go to Amazon.
He goes to the porn section of Spencer's, baby.
No, like, that's the worst porn.
I know, it's like...
That's
it's
the worst
the
porn.
equivalent of softcore porn.
I prefer the free product that's available online.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like, I like my product.
I also want that vagina t-shirt. Thank
You know, if somebody tried to steal
I'd
your...
never go to the library.
If somebody tried to steal your package from your porch, they'd probably bring it back and put it back on your porch, to be honest with you.
Look, if somebody tries to,
they don't want-
tries to steal my package, you're gonna need 2 strong hands.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a lot of dick. I'm just saying there's probably some equipment you need to bring in to find it.
He gets truckloads of dildos packaged and sent to his house.
What are you like a dildo tester over
And
there?
it weighs a lot. You're gonna need to be really strong.
Like
Do you do like little videos of yourself tasting?
Oh
or...
God, no.
No.
Wait, do you? You have an OF?
No, I'm just saying, like he's got
Creeper's
his.
got an OF. He hasn't.
You've got an OnlyFans.
I'm
Come
in
on,
it.
really?
I already found Bulls.
You weren't supposed to talk about that guy.
My bad. Well, he wonders how I know about his underwear.
All I'm saying, I do not have an OnlyFans called Hobbit Feet. All right, I do not.
Do not look up Hobbit Feet. It's not me.
Under any circumstances, have an OnlyFans called Hobbit Feet. I won't send you pictures of my feet.
I don't want to see
$15.
pictures. No, I'm good.
No, I won't do it.
No,
It's
no.
fucking crazy.
No.
Even if you send me $15, I won't send you pictures of my
I would even send you $15.
If you send me $25, I won't send you pictures of both of my feet. Okay.
$100 gets you a
If
bubble.
you send me $60, I will not send you pictures of my feet in any given situation. Possibly using a blue screen, but if possible.
Oh no, I'm stepping
real
over
deal.
our creek. Look at me walking upstairs.
Warning. The following broadcast is not intended for regular radio. Please disengage your audio console immediately.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, disconnect immediately.
God, I don't know where you found this guy.
He was actually outside. He said he was going to sell me some magazines. I said, hold on, I'm doing a radio show. And then he came in. Where he's going to pitch me something about, he's a teenager trying to save his school or something.
He sounds like he's a 70-year-old man drunk off his ass.
Well, I mean, can I be?
Were you drinking the Bud Light Mulvaney beer?
Oh my God! The more Bud Light I drink,
That explains a lot.
The more Bud Light I drink, the more I feel like my penis has been chopped off. What is wrong with this person?
Yeah, no,
I'm
for
sorry.
real.
This Dylan Mulvaney guy. Listen,
Okay, easy on the easy. All right.
I bought Bud Light when I was too young to buy beer, and it was the beer that was closest to the exit that I would steal.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
They had a display.
That was a beer run. I would have been happy to pay for it.
They wouldn't have let me.
They wouldn't let me pay for it.
So you decided to steal it.
So I stole.
So you were that hounded by drinking alcohol.
You know, he was a kid. He was trying to have some fun.
Right.
No, but you're throwing a party.
So the first thing you
bring
thought
some
of,
booze.
yeah, to bring, steal a $12 case.
Yeah, you're
Again.
You're 16.
Would have been happy to pay for the booze.
Buy good beer.
But
buy beer.
now.
Well, now he does buy good
I
beer.
mean, now I paid for it. I paid for
So
all
are
my
you
beer.
a Bud Light fan?
No.
No. Okay. Are you representing the people that Bud Light is marketing to?
I mean, Bud Light can market to me all the fucking wants. I'm at a point in my life right now where Bud Light is not on the menu.
No.
Now, that's not to say that I have a problem with Bud Light. I prefer Coors Light.
Seeing that to me is still even like so to me, my argument has always been we're going for other types of beer. Period. He is going for Coors Light. In fact, there's one on his desk right now. But
no, I have a Stella.
Well, that might be the one that's open. Yeah,
but I've had some. So, but like as far as like a light beer goes, I'll buy maybe a Coors Light or a Tecate, or I'll buy.
I see you Rolling Rock.
Or I'll buy Rolling Rock. I'll buy Stella.
Stella Aqua.
I'll buy Blue Moon.
Stella sounds a little bit more, established.
Right. Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, we really gravitated to us. Bud Light was more of like our parents' beer when they were tailgating or something. We gravitated towards more bold flavors and things.
No, but like you used to go to a party and they get Bud Light in a can.
Sometimes that's not the parties I was going to.
I remember that. I remember having Bud Light in a keg.
And a keg?
Yeah, like I don't know.
I mean, I've had Bud Light in a keg. I've
Like-
had Bud Light at tailgates.
I don't remember having.
That's what's
I don't remember
available.
having
We're
any
not
kegs
gonna
at
drink
parties. I
whatever.
remember having a
But
bunch
I'm
of.
glad I'm not
No,
way to buy it,
but,
that's
like,
for sure.
coming up when I was coming up,
And it has nothing to do with it because they're supporting trans people right now. It has
no,
nothing to do with that.
no, it doesn't. But like
It has everything to do with I don't like the flavor.
when I was coming up, I partied really with country folk, the kids that lived up north. past
Country
the-
folk are going to be probably drinking that.
And that's so
They're the
like,
ones that are having a problem with this because they're the ones that are
yeah,
drinking it.
you're goddamn right. But like when you went to a kegger at their house or at their farm or at
I
the
really
trailer
didn't- I
or
didn't
whatever the
frequent
fuck.
country folk as much, but you're right. Of
But,
course
like-
they would, yeah.
But like that's what I come up with, and what you would get is there'd be a keg of Bud and a keg of Bud Light, and there'd be 75.
Yep.
Like that's
Sure, I can see that.
That's how it worked. And
I mean, and there's definitely been occasions where I've been at things where they're like, yeah, we got these kegs of Bud and Bud Light or whatever, and you can drink on those or you can pay for something else. I mean, I'll drink the Bud Light or Budweiser.
no, but that was like a good bonfire. You show up with whoever the fuck you come with, you give them $20, and then everybody's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's never been an issue. I mean, we would get kegs.
Hey, we
for-
heard there's a party.
Yeah, we would get ponies for the parties over here sometimes because it's cheap enough.
Yeah. But like when there's bumper shit, like it's country folk. Why are you putting a tranny on the bottle?
Oh God, come on.
Oh, that yeah. Well, so I don't know.
Easy,
To me,
easy
that
on the
needs for
language.
Only customer base was my argument.
First of all, I don't care about their customer base.
They should.
That person, yeah, they should. But that person, this Dylan Mulvaney person, is clearly a ridiculous person.
And has probably never drank a Bud Light until the day they made them sip one on camera.
Sure. He has.
You think? Well, I mean, you're right. It just happens, but I doubt it's not. He's drinking like it would make to me. It would make way more sense if Chris Dahl would have approached Dylan or some other luxury brand because he's trying to be like this classy, upscale. He just talked to the president and stuff, and then he gets sponsored by Bud Light. Like, what in the world?
Why is this absurd person talking to the president?
Because he wanted to talk about his journey through girlhood.
His womanhood.
But he was calling it girlhood at the time. Now he's calling it womanhood.
Yeah, well, he just had his 365th day.
He was
of womanhood.
aiming.
His womanhood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've seen?
He's at 360 some odd
You
days
know
of
what?
being a girl.
You know what? I refuse to respect that because of what I've seen my wife go through. Like I just refuse to respect that. Like you don't get to just be like, yeah, I'm totally a woman now.
Yeah,
This is the day I'm deciding. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Well,
that doesn't make sense.
I appreciate it, Creeper in the corner. Your thoughts are always welcomed at times, I guess. Matt the Savior,
What
thank you
did
so
you-
much for joining the show. Darian,
Yes,
Darian, right? Darian, yeah. Darian Williams, thank you so much for joining the show as well. You've been a blast. She loved the interview. You were very, very good for breaking the ice. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I got my gold star.
Loved it.
Go get yourself.
That'll be up on the Patreon here soon.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Don't forget, was it Belly Uncensored? Is that what he's calling it now?
Yeah, he's calling it Belly Uncensored.
Don't forget, Belly Uncensored. We
Don't forget to block it and thumbs down it every chance you get.
only on his channel, Belly, whatever. I don't even know
Don't
what
forget to
channel it is.
go into his comment section and tell him he's a terrible human being.
Just go to us. Go to Bulls Radio Lounge. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell when all the shows are live. We thank you so much. We'll see you next Tuesday. You guys take care of yourself. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Every one of you guys are cool to us. No matter how much or how you live your life. We enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves. Like Matt said, come get you some. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.
Late nights trying to make this praise realistic. Faith without works and a thing, baby. I keep that in mind when I dream, baby. You my kickstand, I'm trying to lean, baby. Me without you ain't a thing, baby. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. not just imagine me with you. Everybody dancing, but I just wanna dance with you. Everybody move, but I just wanna move with you.
Warning, warning, warning. The following broadcast is not intended for regular radio.